I'm Kim.
And today is the January, 14th? 13th, 2001.
21.
Oh, 2021. God, that still just sounds funny to me. And we are talking about the impeachment of Donald Trump for a second time.
Well, he got impeached by the House of Representatives today. So now it has to go to the Senate to see, I guess, to see if he's going to be brought up on charges. It's perfect. I got something for y'all.
So technically, he's not really impeached. This is just the first step, or
well, they don't want to remove him from office. They just want to make sure. I think they want to make sure he's charged for inciting a riot, and that he's not allowed to run ever again. This is it. Perfect.
President Donald Trump accepts no responsibility for inciting the siege of the U.S. Capitol. Today, he called efforts to impeach him a hoax and a witch hunt that he says will stir up more anger. Trump visited a Texas border town today, his first public event since a mob of his supporters stormed the Capitol last week. In Washington, the acting U.S. Attorney General for the district says hundreds of criminal cases are underway in what is an enormous investigation. The charges range from trespass to sedition to murder. And as Jackson Prosco reports, there are warnings more violent events are being planned by white supremacists in the days ahead.
In this fragile moment, President Donald Trump poured more fuel on the fire.
I've never seen such anger as I see right now.
Refusing to acknowledge the role his words played in inciting the violent siege of the U.S. Capitol at the hands of his own supporters.
And people thought that what I said was totally appropriate.
Instead of contrition, Trump suggested those who seek to remove or impeach him will face consequences.
The 25th Amendment is of zero risk to me, but will come back to haunt Joe Biden and the Biden administration.
That sounds
like
a threat.
As the expression goes, be careful what you wish for.
That sounds like a threat.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
It was the president who told his supporters to fight back as he lied about a stolen election in the moments before the Capitol was stormed.
You'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
Nearly a week after the uprising, federal authorities gave their first update, announcing at least 170 active case files and more than 70 arrests, with potentially hundreds more to come.
We're looking at significant felony cases tied to sedition and conspiracy.
In the aftermath, the FBI has warned of the potential for more violence across the country. Lawmakers have been briefed on several alleged plots to disrupt the inauguration of Joe Biden. State capitals are under threat.
The time of 25th Amendment emergency has arrived. It has come to our doorstep. It has invaded our chamber.
Inside the fortified U.S. Capitol, lawmakers called on the vice president to invoke the 25th Amendment to strip Trump of his power, despite the objections of Republicans.
Congress needs to stop this effort to remove the president from office just 1 week before he is set to leave.
Instead, members who face the violence head on are set to impeach Trump exactly 1 week before he leaves office, making him the first president in history to be impeached twice.
Jackson, that impeachment vote is tomorrow. The New York Times is reporting tonight Senate majority.
All right, cut it. Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
It's almost like, and he's like, I don't understand where all the anger is coming from. I think he's the angry one. Sounds to me like he's the angry one. He's angry, he lost, and he can't accept it. So he's like got the country on uproar, in an uproar.
Well, it's gone past that. Actually, for certain people in Congress, or I would say, the House of Representatives, that it is personal. Like, they were there when those people were attacking. So you can't tell these people how to feel, especially if they blame him for what happened. I mean, who else is to blame? They were there protesting in his name,
right?
And redo the election for him. So
General Flynn said Trump will sign the Buckheimer Declaration tonight. What's the Buckheimer Declaration? Leon Blood.
What the hell is that?
What is that? I'm not sure. Somebody just left a comment, so we put it up there. Not sure what the Buckheimer Declaration is, but hopefully he'll clarify it.
Okay. But okay, so honestly, like at this point, I feel like
You think he should have gotten impeached? He should be impeached?
no. I think just leave it alone.
Well, I believe that he should be charged with inciting a riot because
All right, then that's impeached.
He did.
That means that you feel like he should be impeached.
I don't think he should be removed from office. They're not going to remove him from office. They basically just want to make sure that he can never run again. That's what it seems like to me.
Is that fair to him?
Look what he did, though. He's the president, and he's like inciting riots.
All right, listen. I feel like he doesn't realize that his words are as powerful as they are.
I think he knows exactly what his words are doing, and I think he's doing it intentionally. I think he knows exactly what he's doing, and he got exactly what he wanted from the Capitol building storming.
I feel like he's a super sore loser.
Yes,
but
he's throwing a temper tantrum, and since he can't do it, he's called the banners to come throw a temper tantrum for him.
But at the same time, he feels like he didn't lose. So if you feel like somebody stole something that was rightfully yours, that's how he feels.
Yeah,
he feels like he won.
Yeah, I think he honestly thinks that he that he got robbed and he won.
But I can understand being, disgruntled about something you feel like you won when you didn't. And you feel like you won. You feel like you won, and they're saying you lost, but you almost 100% sure that you won.
Right. Well, it feels like he's cheated.
I understand it.
It's almost like, when you're.
I understand why he's angry.
When you're playing a game and you feel like somebody stole the game from you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He feels like it got stolen from him. Did it? I don't know. Was the election rigged? I don't know.
Well, the way they're calling him a liar, he's a liar.
Well, he's
Donald Trump needs to stop lying. I don't know.
They're saying he's lying about the election being rigged. He's basically
be honest. Be honest. Listen, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. But be honest. Doesn't it feel a little shady to you?
What?
The whole election.
No.
It doesn't?
I don't think it feels shady. I don't think it was rigged. I don't think so. I think there's just so many people that just want this man out.
I understand that.
So many people that are just tired of him and just want him out. And there was more people that wanted him out than wanted him in. I don't think it was rigged, though.
I'm not saying it was rigged. I'm saying it feels a little shady. A little shady. There was a lot of shadiness going on.
This election was, you could see, the white people voted for Trump, the white racist people, let's keep it real and be honest, the white racist people and the rednecks and the hillbillies and all them.
But not every person that voted for Trump was white and racist.
Most of them were, though. Most of them.
No.
We're going to say 90%.
So you're trying to say that, so they're saying that like 80 million people voted for Trump. So you're saying they're all racist?
Most of the ones that I met are, yes. They said they're voting for Trump or racist, yes.
So if you vote for Trump, that means that you're a racist? No.
I think they lean more towards it. I think more of the white people who aren't racist and the black people and the Spanish and the Chinese voted for Joe Biden. I think this election divided the people. I think this was based on race. That was my opinion. I think the election was based on race.
I can't say that.
So anyone, we're on a new streaming app. So we're live on YouTube. Anyone wants to call in, the link is in the chat. You guys can call in through YouTube, or we're on Blog Talk Radio. You can call in 516-387-1879. Anyone who's listening, feel free to call in and comment.
I can't say that it's based off race, man. I just can't.
And you know it. You know it. On the day we were going to vote, you're like, you even said it. Like, I feel like I'm letting my people down if I vote for Trump.
Yeah, I didn't vote for Trump.
I know,
but I didn't want to vote for Joe Biden.
I don't want either. All politicians, none of them do what they say they're going to do. They make all kinds of promises to get elected, and they don't give a fuck about us.
I didn't want to vote for Joe Biden. I didn't want to vote for Donald Trump, but I kind of liked some of the things that Donald Trump was talking about more than what Joe Biden was, honestly. But I'm black in America,
yeah,
and
I've said it
if
before.
white supremacists are supporting Donald Trump, then I can't.
I said it before. Like, my biggest problem with Donald Trump was the division. He divided the races big time. That was my whole problem with him. Like, I said it yesterday. I said it the other day. Like, I don't blame him for the coronavirus deaths. I do blame him for the way he reacted to the protests, and that's it. He divided the country and is still continuing to divide this country. Even when this man leaves office next week, he's not going away.
That's what
Donald
one of the
Trump
senators
is not
said.
going away.
That's what one of the Congress, one of the House of Representatives said. Like, he is going to be a problem in office or out of office. He's not going to go away.
They blocked him.
They said he's going to try. If you impeach him and remove him from office, it's going to be. I think that's a higher chance of creating and instigating and starting a civil war. And when you're starting a civil war, you got people that are in the military that support him.
Right.
You got people that are
all that, obviously. Yeah. With
you got police officers that support him. You got all different types of law, the FBI. There's all different kinds of people that speak his language and are all about what he wants to do.
Yes.
So when you're saying civil war, it's not going to be like, okay, the good guys and the bad guys, because it's not going to be so simple. It's not.
I know.
It's going to be dangerous and ugly.
But it's coming. I said it last year that there's a war coming.
We do not want that.
No, we don't. But it's going to happen. And you know exactly what? When we, the people, are fighting this war, it's going to be Biden's going to be hiding in the White House in the bunker, and so is all of the other Democrats and Republicans and everybody who voted to impeach this man. They're going to be hiding safely in their bunkers.
Exactly.
And
you're going to be fucking people exactly dealing with these crazy fucking people.
And they are crazy. They are fucking nuts
because they feel like their country is being stolen from them. Their country is being stolen from them.
Because that's what the president's telling them.
Like, I've never heard such shenanigans in my life. How's this country being stolen from you? All right. I'll tell a story real quick. Somebody actually said, I won't say any names. Yeah. Somebody was like, listen, what was it? General Electric. General Electric's being bought by China, and they want China to run this country. China, I know that's what I'm showing you. China, they want China. China's going to be running this country. Joe Biden's going to sell this country to China. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Who cares, though? Who cares who buys General Electric? Who cares who is on the water company or the gas company or the cable company? It doesn't matter who owns it. You still got to pay the bill, regardless of who owns it.
You still got to pay your bill. And you don't care who works there now. Okay.
Right.
So.
But the fact that they're so scared that all these people from different races are going to come in and take over, like anybody, but only certain people feel like only white people are allowed to have anything in this world.
Only white folks are allowed to own shit. That's what it seems like. That's the basis of what this Trump nonsense is all about. What do you mean? Obama owned. I don't want to watch Netflix because Obama owns it. What?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. But that's because for the past 4 years, a lot of these people felt comfortable in their role that the white people were running everything. Donald Trump did away with the Chinese, and he did away with a lot of the overseas imports and exports of the goods and stuff. So most of the stuff in the last couple of years were coming from America. And now they don't want China. They don't want us getting stuff from China, but you don't realize almost everything we have comes from China. Everything we have comes from overseas. It's been for years.
If an old white Jewish man owns Netflix or an electric company, nobody cares, right?
Right.
Nobody cares, right?
Why? Because he's white.
Yeah. But if a Chinese entrepreneur or an Asian, I won't even say Chinese, or an Asian entrepreneur buys an energy company or buys a fucking publishing company or a TV channel or a network, all of a sudden the country's going to shit.
Right. Everyone thinks. I've heard so many people say, like, watch what happens under Donald Trump in the next under Joe Biden. In the next 6 months, Joe Biden's going to run this country to the ground. No, Joe Biden's not going to. Donald Trump's going to, with all these protests and riots that are about to break out all over the world.
Well, they feel like they're supporting their king.
It's coming.
It's just like a Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because I asked a lot of people with the Capitol building, like how they felt about the whole Capitol building thing. And a lot of them were Trump fans, and they're like, I'm with people with their freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. You're allowed to have freedom of speech.
That's not freedom of speech.
I agree.
That's not freedom. When does freedom of speech becomes
storming a Capitol building?
Your words are dangerous, and you're a terrorist yourself.
Because you know why? A peaceful protest doesn't do anything. That's why they ran up in the Capitol building like that, because they knew if they just stood outside and protested, nobody would give a fuck.
Nope.
Nobody would care.
Look at these Trump dickheads outside.
Yeah.
Violence is the
violence it's the only thing
the only thing that people gets anybody's attention.
Yes. It's the only thing that people respond
to.
The
only thing that gets people attention.
It might sound sick and disgusting, but it's true.
No, we're not out there. We're not out there protesting and being violent.
Black Lives Matters protests that were over the summer. All those peaceful protests.
Nobody cared. Nobody cared
until they started breaking shit.
Until targets and things of that nature started burning down shit. I mean, that's the only way.
Then people were like, "Oh, wait, hold up, these people are serious."
Well, what do they want? Well, what do they want?
Can we give it to them? Maybe we could just give it to them just to make them happy so they'll go home.
What do they want?
So I guess these people actually thought if they went up and destroyed the Capitol building, that it would keep Donald Trump in office. I don't know.
Is that what they really thought?
I don't know.
Is that what they really thought?
There's
no way.
They were hoping to get out of this.
Check the radio.
I really don't know what they're hoping to get out of this. Like, I just don't know.
I can't see them actually.
To me, it's a little like laugh worthy.
I can't see that.
But
them actually thinking that was going to actually get them. Your boy Trump, his 4 more years.
Right. But now the House of Representatives
I'm gonna call
impeached
this and see something.
And I believe the next thing is he has to go in front of the Senate, and they have to determine whether or not he's going to be held up on charges. I guess I believe that's what I got from the news, and they said the earliest Mike, whoever he is, said that he wasn't going to use his power to call an emergency Senate meeting or whatever and bring everybody back. So the earliest they'd be able to do that is the 19th.
Okay, so do you think it's a good idea?
What, to charge him with inciting a riot on the Capitol building?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more dangerous to check it and see if it popped up? Do you think it's more dangerous? Okay, no.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Do you think it's more dangerous to actually?
But we can't but we also can't run away. Like, we can't not
let him get away with it.
We can't not do the right thing because we're scared of the outcome too.
It's not about being scared of the outcome.
But it is though.
What's best for the country at this point in time? What's best for this country?
Scared of the outcome, scared of what Donald Trump and his supporters are going to do to the country. So we're going to let this man roam free and just continue to attack the country all over and have his protesters like breaking laws all over the world. And we're not going to charge him. Why? Because it's going to create more violence. It's going to make things worse.
I think it is going to make more things worse.
It might.
I think it is going to. Did we play his actual speech / tweets?
It was part of it. Yeah, like come out to the Capitol building.
Because I don't know. Let's play it again.
Oh, this is today.
Let's see what he says.
This is 3 hours ago.
Let's see what the Daniel.
He says he wants President Trump now insists he wants peace over rancor after impeachment for deadly riot.
I've never seen a president treated like this.
But have you ever seen a president do what he's done though?
No.
I mean,
no.
Like
He definitely don't act like a president.
He has like a Hitler-like following. Like they hang on his every word. Everything this man says, they believe.
Yeah,
and they would die for this man. I think a lot of them would die for this man. They would take a bullet for this man.
5 people died last week for this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I'll say because of this guy. You know,
right.
Ooh, man.
Right. Yeah. Some people, but they were also like, I get it. Maybe they believe that, you know, I don't know. Maybe he got in their head and they believed that the election was stolen from him. And I do believe a lot of them went out there to peacefully protest, but not all.
But people went out there to storm the Capitol.
Right.
They did.
Yes.
I mean,
yes. Not all of them that showed out there were out there to break shit and fuck shit up. Some people were there for peace, but a lot of them weren't. And I don't care what anybody says. It was Antifa, it was this, it was that.
That's a lie.
It was that group. Like,
it's a lie. I want some Nancy Pelosi. I want to hear some of the Senate, some of the Congress members, some of the House. I want to hear some of the Houses.
What they said.
Yeah, what they were saying.
They voted.
Yeah. They all had it. They were giving everybody like a minute or 2 minutes. I was listening to a lot of it.
Yeah, to state their case before they voted.
And a lot of them were like, no. And a lot of them were like, he needs to go. So most of them were saying he needs to go. Like all the Democrats were like, he needs to go. And then it was like a lot of them.
Well, most of the Republicans, every Democrat voted yes.
Is that what happened?
Like, yes. And it was like 10 Republicans said yes. And the rest said no. The rest said the same thing, that it's not worth it. Just let him finish out his turn, and it's just not worth it.
Okay, well, pull some up. Pull some of those. Can you do it, or do you have to share the whole screen, or no?
No. I can share
the house, but they'll still be able to hear it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They should.
The house, and their. Some of them, how he feels. Like people were really bugging. God, but a lot of them were making good points. I mean, like some people just hate Donald Trump. It was this guy. He got like an oh God, is this the whole thing?
Yeah.
Skip to the middle.
As the constitutional framework that has governed our republic since 1789 held firm. But instead of moving forward as a unifying force, the majority in the House is choosing to divide us further. With only a week to go in his term, the majority is asking us to consider a resolution impeaching President Trump. And they do so knowing full well that even if the House passes this resolution, the Senate will not be able to begin considering these charges until after President Trump's term ends.
See, they won't even.
Mr. Speaker, I can think of no action the House can take that's more likely to further divide the American people than the action we are contemplating today.
So you say no.
Emotions are clearly running high, and political divisions have never been more apparent in my lifetime. We desperately need to seek a path forward, healing for the American people. So it's unfortunate that a path to support healing is not the path the majority's chosen today. Instead, the House is moving forward erratically with a truncated process that does not comport with the modern practice and that will give members no time to contemplate the serious course of action before us. In every modern impeachment inquiry, an investigation and committee action has preceded bringing an impeachment resolution to the floor. In part, this is to ensure that members have the full facts, the opportunity to engage expert witnesses, and have a chance to be heard. It also provides due process to the President of the United States, And again, in every modern impeachment inquiry, the president has been given an opportunity to be heard in some form or another. This is necessary in order to ensure that the American people have confidence in the procedures the House is following. It's also necessary not because of the president's inappropriate and reckless words are deserving of defense, but because the presidency itself demands due process in the impeachment proceedings. Unfortunately, the majority's chosen to race to the floor with a new article of impeachment, foregoing any investigation, any committee process, or any chance for members to fully contemplate this course of action before proceeding. Professor Jonathan Turley is correct when he called this a, quote, dangerous snap impeachment, an impeachment that effectively would go to a vote without the deliberation or inquiries of the traditional hearing. Professor Turley also noted that, quote, the damage caused by the rioters this week was enormous. However, it will pale in comparison to the damage from a new precedent of a snap impeachment, unquote. If the majority is seeking consensus, this is hardly the way to create it. The majority is failing to provide the House with an opportunity to review all the facts, which are still coming to light, to discuss all the evidence, to listen to scholars,
He's not for the impeachment,
to examine the
apparently.
witnesses, and to consider precedent.
Cut it.
This is not the
big lies. They turned the other way
This
in the
is
face
he's
of
for impeachment. I guess.
racism and bigotry, and how he embraced some of the most intolerant
We'll hear one of
voices in this country. Just let it go. You know,
It's got to go.
I will remind everybody here that words have consequences. And ignoring words that are wrong also have consequences. You know, what happened would never have happened if everybody stood up in unity and called out the president when he was not telling the American people the truth, when he was pushing a big lie. We will never have unity without truth and also without accountability.
Facts.
This week in Congress, we saw the best of us and the worst of us. Some of my colleagues have shown that they will defend this president no matter what he does. There's nothing that he could do that would dissuade them from all-out support. But some are standing up and doing the right thing under tremendous pressure. And I am proud of that. And I honor them for their courage. This impeachment resolution outlines the truth of what Trump did.
Go somebody else.
From Maryland, seek recognition.
Madam Speaker, as the member designated by Ms. Alma Adams pursuant to House Resolution 8, I inform the House that Ms. Adams will vote yes on ordering the previous question.
Oh, I guess that's just their votes. Yeah, all right. That's it. I think that was just their votes.
They be cutting people off.
Yeah.
Cutting people off.
But we got a little, like, a lot of people said no, it's not worth it. The country's already divided enough. Do we want to do this and divide the country even more? Like, we have to think about the repercussions if we do this. Like,
That's exactly what they're not thinking about.
Well,
they're not thinking about the
some are.
repercussions.
I believe that's why a lot, well, and then some of the Republicans still, just like the Republicans out there, don't believe he should be charged. I did hear on the news earlier that it said that they have some Congress members were involved in the storming of the Capitol, but there's still they're still investigating that, which I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
Wow.
That storming of the Capitol was a little too easy. Did you see the Capitol building today when they were voting?
Yeah, it was all people
sleeping.
laying on the ground like
National Guard sleeping in the whatever you want to call it.
Crazy.
Yes.
It looked crazy.
It wasn't like that. Why wasn't it like that for when they
last
knew?
week?
Yeah.
Last week.
Well, yeah, when they knew the protests were coming.
Well, maybe that they wanted it to happen.
I think some did. Some did because they're like, let them storm the Capitol and then we can really get rid of them.
That's all they wanted.
And I think that.
But 5 people died.
The head of the charge is Nancy Pelosi. I think she's the one that's really like pushing for
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. She hated him the whole time.
Yeah, she's the one that wrote the thing to get him out. Like, she's the one that's really pushed. She's the head of the charge of getting him impeached again.
5 people died.
Now, I always thought when a president got impeached, they got removed from office.
No, you're just being brought up on charges. Doesn't mean that you're being removed from office.
Okay.
only one that was removed from office was Nixon. Yeah, I
Okay.
want to say Nixon.
See, that's what I always thought. I always thought it meant like if you're impeached, that you were removed from office. That's what that means.
No, you're impeached, and then you can either be removed from office or you can still stay in office. Bill Clinton was impeached, but he stayed in office. Of course, Trump, and then I think that was it.
Truthfully, I think this is just their way to make sure that he does not try to run in 4 years. Watch out. Come on. Oh my God. I think this is his way to make sure that he doesn't run 4 years from now. That's all this is about.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
They're only doing it so they don't. They're only doing it so he does not run.
Yeah. He
next
can't run again.
In the next 4
That's
years.
the first thing they said after they're like impeached the House of Representatives have voted. Like that means he can never run for president ever again.
And that's all they want.
Yeah.
They do not
You know
want
why?
him
They
running
know,
for president.
They know that he will run again in 4 years. Well,
But
he'll try.
But who has, besides I believe Grover Cleveland, who's ran for president, lost? No, was president, lost on his reelection,
and then ran again
4 years later, and then come back and runs again.
I don't know.
Oh, I think Cleveland did that.
I don't know. You know about the president. I don't really follow politics much.
Cleveland did that, but I mean, Donald Trump might not even want to do that after living a cushy life of Secret Service and but he's making it.
This is the only thing that's keeping him like he's broke. Said he owes millions of dollars in tax money to debts and
What do
all
you mean
kinds
he's
of
broke?
Stuff. That's what it says.
Broke?
Yeah. I don't think look it up. Donald Trump is not as rich as he pretends to be.
Donald Trump cannot be broke, yo.
Look.
Donald Trump cannot be broke. Donald Trump is broke. What?
I'm not saying he's broke, but he's definitely not like a billionaire.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
He's not. All of his failed businesses.
Yeah, and he's still a billionaire. Like, yeah, I think he's worth $1 billion. I think he's worth $1 billion, but we'll never know because all those rich people are fucking. Wait.
Yeah, it says the exact figure is unknown. Anywhere from 2 billion to 15 billion. Nobody knows how much he really makes because.
Wait, who's that?
He hides his taxes and shit.
Wait, who's that other person in Spider-Man? It was Jamie Foxx, Spider-Man.
You got me.
Wait, who's the other? Wait, I can't remember who the other fucking. Somebody, fucking Nixon. I don't know. I couldn't fucking remember that. Nixon was the only person that was removed from office, but nobody else has ever been impeached twice. Like, twice.
Yeah.
Nixon was the only person, but then Cleveland was the only person that ran lost and then ran 4 years later and won. So that's what these Trumpians are holding on to.
Yeah.
They're still holding on to the fact that he's going to come back and run again. Again.
But you can't. They just made sure of that.
And I think that's Nancy Pelosi. Like, no, I don't ever want this guy here again. Which I think this makes it because so many people that voted for him. There's so many people that beloved this man. I know what you're saying. You're saying that you can't just let it go because
that's like
you're afraid
letting a murderer off. Because why? Because you're afraid he's going to murder again if you charge him. Like, he's just going to come out and murder more people. I mean, this Donald Trump, he didn't physically do it, but he was responsible for 5 deaths. Like, his words caused 5 people to lose their life because they believed in him that much, or whatever the case may
But
be.
it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I can't see that being just enough for me to go running into the Capitol building just because I like this guy.
Just because I like a president. And I think the election was rigged.
And to have pipe bombs and all that other shit.
I almost feel like Donald Trump's trying to take away our I don't know, trying to take away the democracy, trying to make it a dictatorship and shit. It does kind of feel like it.
I think he talks more like a
dictator.
A dictator.
He said it, and the one thing I played earlier, you can't be a weak person to take back America. You have to be strong to take back America.
How can you say that and
He's the
expect no violence to happen?
He's the one that's ruining America.
How can you say things like that and expect no violence to happen?
I think his messages are subliminals. I want no violence, which means
no. I think that's pretty cut and dry. We can't.
I think his no violence is a subliminal.
I think his no violence thing is just to protect himself. But I think he wants violence, and I think he wants violence.
I agree. I said that when they were storming the Capitol building. I'm like, he took all the phones in the White House off the hook because people were trying to get a hold of him for hours, and he was out of touch. Nobody could get a hold of him. Oh, he took all the phones in the White House off the hook, and he's watching TV, laughing on his prepaid phone that he's texting the guy who's leading the charge over there. Like, yeah, now go Nancy Pelosi's desk. Go look for Mike Pence. Like.
Yeah,
he's leading the charge. Like, he led that charge.
It's ugly,
and
it's unfair.
I think
it's unconstitutional. It's un-American.
Even if he didn't,
but it is America.
I don't think that was the end of it. Even if this man did not get impeached, I still do not think that was the end of it. I think wait till Inauguration Day. Wait till the 20th.
So you think something's gonna happen on the 20th?
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Something similar to what just happened. An attack on the United States of America by Trumpians, by more fellow Trumpians when this man is out of office, and Joe Biden takes over. The thing is, like,
my head. No.
The thing is, and it's because Donald Trump did it. Like, it's not just that the Trumpians like love Trump so much, but they hate Biden.
Why?
Hate him.
Why?
Because Donald Trump does.
Why? Why do you hate Joe Biden so much? Why? From one rich white man to another rich white man. Why? Hey, why do you like you more than you like me? Oh, I said racial things in the past. Why do they like you more than they like me? Why? I don't know. Why, Craig?
I don't know. But I know people, the Trumpians hate Biden. Hate him. And they think that Biden is going to destroy this country. I'm like, it can't, like.
Well,
can he do worse? Yeah, he can. It can always be worse. But
I
mean, this America that we live in is going downhill quick.
Yes.
Somebody needs to take control of it and get it back. I feel like we're losing a war.
Yeah, we're clearly losing.
I feel like we're losing a war to the Trumpians. He's not going to leave office quietly. He's not. He may leave quietly, but his supporters are not going to let him leave quietly.
Yeah, applaud yourself right there. I think you're absolutely right. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm on.
He has no choice but to leave quietly. Doesn't mean that he doesn't already have his people ready to go on the 20th. He's already said something like you don't want to. If he gets impeached, did he say anything earlier that yeah, I don't know. He's how it's gonna be bad for Joe Biden and.
Oh wait, the thing where he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shit. What did he say? I'm gonna I forget I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I listened to it. Yeah, I listened to it earlier. I'm running on fumes right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm so tired. Like
we can end it.
No. Let's keep a couple more minutes. I did how long we been on here?
Almost 40 minutes.
Okay. Just a couple more minutes. All right. So I say leave Trump be and move on.
You say leave him be. Don't charge him for
Don't charge
5
him.
deaths.
Nah.
So who's gonna
just sue him? Don't charge him because he's never going to go to jail. Just sue him. Sue him. The families of the departed that happened in that riot.
No, I mean they know what they were doing. They went there. Like at some point, you have to take accountability for your actions.
I'm talking about the people that were protecting the building as well.
Right.
But still, just blame Donald Trump the whole way. It's his fault. We all believe that.
Yeah.
So that means he should be liable for their what's that called? False damn the thing Biggie Small's mom did for Biggie to the city of LA. She sued him for wrongful death.
Okay.
Sue Donald for that.
But it's not wrongful death because they willingly went down there.
I'm talking about the security guards and things of that nature.
The people who work
and
there.
We don't know who all died. They went down there, but
it was one Capitol Hill security guard and the rest were supporters.
I was still suing.
The Capitol Hill.
I was through this Capitol. I was through the Capitol for their poor.
Yeah.
I was through the Capitol for their poor security.
Yeah. Look at their security now. Like they put a fence around the Capitol building and boarded up the windows and shit. Like
I would sue them for their poor security for my kin, whoever in my family got into there and got killed. I would make them, the city of Washington D.C. would take the blame. The president would take the blame for he's just trying to be a patriot and ends up turning into a fucking terrorist.
That's exactly what it is.
They think they're patriots, but they're terrorists.
To me, that was an act of warfare. And it should be treated as such. Like you are the man that is supposed to be leading us. You are supposed to be our general. You know what I mean? Like you're the one that's supposed to be guiding all us Americans here.
100% yes. 100% yes. Everything you said. So, which means he's accountable for it.
Which means I believe he should be held accountable for.
And he should be sued.
Not just kicked off of Facebook and Twitter. That's not enough.
Yeah, that is not enough. And then people
and
they're looking at it like this, like, oh my God, Donald Trump's trying to tell us something, and they're trying to silence him, and he can't say it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's been in office for 4 years, and he didn't say anything. Like, what did he want to say that he wants to say so bad now?
Oh,
like, stop it! Like, you guys are trying to, like, yo, by doing this to him, they're making him like a fucking icon.
Yes, like a martyr.
A martyr, yeah.
Yep, they are. A lot of them are. Yes, they're. I see on Facebook the other day. It was. I'm not going to say any names, but somebody that I worked with before. And she's going on like, I love Donald Trump. He did great for this country. And somebody asked her, like, what did he do that was so great? And she was like, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. She's like, when Biden takes office, I'm going to be back to living paycheck to paycheck. And somebody asked her, like, what did he do that was so great that you're not living paycheck to paycheck right now? And she couldn't answer it. Exactly. She didn't have an answer, like no answer at all. So all these people think Donald Trump was so great for the country. Please tell me, what did he do that was so great? Like, yeah, unemployment was down. I mean, it was down under Obama too, but now it's back up again, higher than it's been since Bush. So how does that? So unemployment was down for a year, but now it's been up for the past year and a half. So I don't know. It's like, I really want to know what these Trumpians think that this man did that was so great for this country. That he has their undying support. Because yes, they are willing to die for this man. Like, he has their undying support because he was so great and the best president ever. How? Why? What did he do? Please tell me. Please. Maybe I'm missing something. Like, I know I don't follow politics that much, but I didn't see Donald Trump do all that much that, you know, he didn't really do anything better than any other president has.
All he did was undo everything Obama did.
Yeah.
And these people are willing to die for him?
Yeah.
Willing to die.
Oh, wait. Oh, is it because he cut off China, the import and export of China? He only did that this year.
And he cut off he built some of a wall.
Oh yes, some of a wall. Part of a wall. Oh yeah, and he deported a bunch of Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, a lot of those Republicans like the fact that he deported. They're taking over our jobs. They're taking all our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I really don't care if a Mexican is here or not. I don't care if a Russian is here. I don't care if a Chinese is here. They're here because America is supposed to be greater than where they're coming from. This is supposed to be the greatest country on earth.
But it only mattered. See, I didn't hear about Russians getting deported.
Oh no, the Russians loved them. I used to work with a bunch. They loved Donald Trump too.
I didn't hear anything about Asians getting deported.
Chinese, there's just Mexicans.
It's just Mexicans. And you better believe if they could, they would deport Negroes.
If they didn't think that would start a civil war and a revolution, they probably would.
What, start deporting?
Yeah, they probably would. A lot of those Republicans, oh yeah. You don't think if Donald Trump could, he would?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything about somebody.
You don't know what's really in somebody's heart. All you can do
You just
is go
don't
off
know.
of what they say. But all the protests, he did not care that none of those black men were killed. He did not care that they lost
He
their
handled
life.
it so bad.
He was for the police. See, they did the right thing, and that was it. That made me like really see his racist true colors. Not just me, but a lot of people really saw his racist true colors come out.
I agree. It was ugly.
Yes. It was un-American.
It was, and they loved every minute of it.
They did. They absolutely
They loved every minute of it. Yeah. Donald.
You said it perfect. Most of Americans, Trump is America.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks and feels and believes the way that most Americans feel.
Exactly.
White
Americans feel the way that Donald Trump does. And it's sad. It's sad.
It is.
It's unnecessary.
There's a war coming. I don't know what or how, but
there's a war coming, Ned.
2021.
I don't know who we're gonna be fighting.
2021. There's definitely a war coming.
There's a war coming, Ned.
As long as these Trumpians continue to support his shenanigans and his nonsense and listen to his Hitler, like he has like a Hitler-like following where he's throwing out subliminals and they're following everything, doing everything he says. If Donald Trump says go jump off a bridge, they probably would.
Oh, hell, Trump.
The great almighty Trump said to jump off a bridge, said we're all jumping together in unity. Like
we're jumping as Americans.
Yeah, it's patriotic because Trump said to do it.
Like, okay, you jump, first of all, fat boy. And second of all, no. I am not jumping, Donald.
No.
I am not.
Not for you. Not for you, Donald.
It just makes no sense, but we can end it. I just want to try this new setup. I'm excited.
We're actually streaming on. We had a new setup.
We're live on StreamYard.
Young Slim YUN9 space SLIM. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're also live streaming on a new channel, the Slim and Kim Show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to that channel too. So we got Young Slim and Slim and Kim Show on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to those channels.
Nothing tonight. I have to set some shit up, but
this is just a test out to see how it works and how it came out and everything. So all you Trumpians out there,
I wouldn't impeach him. Here, slide to the side so we can see his face. right, that's good. It's so like it's so funny.
And it's like, there's no way he's what is he? How old is he?
70?
Yeah, he's definitely got I don't know, a toupee or something. There's no way his hair is. He still has a full head of hair at 70 years old. Look at Joe Biden, like, nah.
Joe Biden gained hair. I guess it's like Rogaine
for men.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump has a full toupee on, and it's perfectly.
Wait,
parted.
Is that a toupee?
It's gotta be.
No,
it's gotta be.
That's not a toupee.
Or it's glued to his head or something. That's not his real hair. There's no way it's his real hair. For 70 years old, there's no way he still has a full head of blonde hair. At 70, come on, think about it. Like, he would have a full head of gray hair or white, but a full head of blonde hair at 70? No.
Maybe he dyes it.
No.
Oh, hell.
You ever seen a 70-year-old man that still has all their hair?
I don't know.
He must have good genes.
I don't know. Like 70 years old. Like 70 years old. I don't know. I don't know what the big Don's doing.
Is his hair real?
No, you didn't.
Let me see. The truth about Donald Trump's hair. Is it actually a wig? Let's see. Is it real? Is it fake? Is there a tiny alien under controlling his brain? We're here to give you the stitch.
I don't know. I don't know if it's real or if it's fake.
You know, it's many have speculated that Trump has a gaping bald spot and wears a toupee to hide it. With all the weird positions it's drifted into over the years, it's certainly easy to imagine Donald Trump's hair is accompanied by false tresses. Maybe at one time or another he did try toupee, but it's become pretty clear the pale yellow hair we're accustomed to seeing is all Trump's.
No.
All right, so they're saying it's real.
No, I don't think a toupee
They're
fits
saying
him.
It's real. Look,
I believe it. I believe it's real.
They're like, it's starting to turn gray, and he's got bald spots in his head. And of course, people are Of course, they find the pictures and point it out. Like, look, he's bald right here. You see it? You see it right there?
I just don't believe it. Yeah, don't.
See, everybody, this is what I'm looking at right here. They're saying these little bald spots are his gray hair. So the internet is saying it's real. We'll see. But I guess that's all we got for today. Got anything else you want to add?
Nah.
All right, so that's it. That's all we got for today. Make sure you subscribe to the channels on YouTube, YUN9 space SLIM, and also subscribe to the Slim and Kim Show. Follow us on Blog Talk Radio, blogtalkradio.com/YUN9 space SLIM. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Barbershop Talk Radio. There's some money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio. Buy a t-shirt, barbershoptalkradiostore.com. I think that's all.
All do what's best for yourself. Don't get caught up in somebody else's stupid ass war and you have nothing. Don't go out there trying to hurt somebody for somebody else. It's ridiculous. You're my neighbor. We're all Americans. Just because I'm not a Democrat.
Kill each other for it. Like,
yo, it's not gonna help anything. If I'm a Democrat, which I'm not. You're a Republican, so what? What, like they say in Game of Thrones, why? Who cares what the High Lords play? We just want fucking good, fair wages and food in our fucking refrigerators and shit.
Who's gonna run the country? Honestly, like, that's all.
Nobody cares about what these
about
politicians and presidents are doing.
Like,
it's out of our. It's not on our level. Who cares?
Right.
We're not a part of their rich club, first of all.
It doesn't matter whether they raise taxes or every president gets into office and raises taxes. It just happens. It all happens. It's going to happen. It's going to happen under Joe Biden. He's going to raise taxes. It always happens. But
you read my lips. No taxes.
Yeah.
I mean,
what are we going to do? Like, it is what it is. Like,
let's just
can't we all just get along?
Our lives. Like, it's stupid, man. Just so stupid. We're all American.
Yes. You're not more American than me. I'm not more American than you.
Just because you believe in another candidate, which he is, he's just a candidate. What are you looking for? Can we all just get along? He's just a candidate, man. And the best thing is that we do not have to fucking like.
We don't all have to agree and like the same thing.
Fight each other.
It's okay.
We don't have to fight each other.
That's what makes this country.
These people are choosing to fight each other or want to fight other members to overthrow an election. Like
that's what made America so great. It's that everybody was different and unique, and it was okay to have your own difference of opinion. Like it was all right that you like this person and I like this person. It was okay. Now it seems like it's not okay.
I know.
You voted for Biden. Oh my God! Like, you're going to hell.
Put your fucking hands in the air. Put your fucking hands behind your back. You voted for Biden, you piece of fucking shit, you un-American motherfucker. Like, wait.
You're my neighbor. I've known you I babysitted your kids. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't care. You chose your side.
Yeah. That's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. That's the shit that they're talking.
You chose your side.
My side? I chose
what's best for America. What do you think is best for America?
America needs
I don't know. We need not Donald Trump. And I don't think Joe Biden's it either.
I would say somebody just even kill without all the foreign policies.
Yeah.
None of that foreign policy bullshit that trumps, no pun intended, but trumps everything that we're doing over here. And you won't have resentment and crazy and like it's just crazy.
We need unity. That's what we need. We need the country not to be divided any more than it already is. Like, we have enough issues going on. We don't need to be divided. We need unity.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joe Biden the man that's going to be able to do that? I don't think so, but we'll see. But Donald Trump wasn't the man to do it either. This is 2021, people. It's 2021. Like, this is crazy.
I don't see how this ends unless Trump is like free on a yacht somewhere, which I don't.
Even if it is, as I said, Trump might leave the office quietly and willingly, but his Trumpians are not going to walk away quietly.
Are you sure?
He's now riled these people up.
Are you sure about that?
He's riled these people up to make them to believe that their country lied and cheated and stole from them. They stole the election, and they're taking the best president we ever had away from them. They should have got another 4 years of this man, and it was stolen from him. So I think Trump already riled him up. I think he can go play golf on his boats and yachts and jets, private jets. And I think his Trumpians will continue to fight his fight for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see it. It's painting the writings on the wall. It's about exactly what you said. But we have to do better as Americans. We have to do better as a country.
Yeah, like, come on, let's upgrade to the times. It's 2021. Come on now. Like, it's 2021.
It's over. Accept your loss. Come back and fight harder next time.
Live to fight another day.
But there's
live
no reason
to fight another day.
I mean,
some people deserve to get impeached. Some people need it. Sometimes you gotta impeach people. when they don't appreciate what they got and they take it for granted. Some people deserve to get impeached. Donald Trump didn't appreciate the presidency. He took it for granted. He used it. He just liked the fact that he was the most powerful man in the world, and he used that to his benefit. He deserved to be impeached.
I don't think he should be impeached. He deserves it, yes. I don't think he should be. I think it's just thinking about what's best for the country at this point.
Yeah, but okay. So that's like saying that we're not going to put Suge Knight in jail just because we're afraid of what he's going to do.
I hear you, but this is a president. This is a president, not Suge.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, we can't fucking, if we make excuses for the president, the man who's supposed to be leading us, the most powerful man in the country, the man that we're supposed to follow, if we make excuses for him, they might as well make excuses for everybody. Might as well let all those Capitol Hill protesters and rioters go. Just let them all go then. If that's what we're doing, we're just gonna pardon them all.
You can't. Somebody died.
Well, then somebody's got to be held responsible for it.
Yes.
But how you're saying hold them responsible, but don't impeach them. How can you hold a man responsible but not charge him? How can you hold him responsible but not convict him?
I guess that's like just on me. Like I'm wrong. Like it's a double standard. Like you can't hold him accountable without impeaching him.
Yes, without convicting him.
And convicting him.
Yeah, like
for inciting a riot.
The president of our country inciting a riot on a federal building where 5 people lost their lives. Like the president.
Applaud yourself. Applaud yourself. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm fucking just tired. I'm I'm sorry. But you're absolutely right. You're right.
So I'm saying this is the man is supposed to be leading us as Americans. And he's leading half.
Yeah, he is. Because there's people that claim on every word he says.
Yeah, he's leading half the country. But is that the example we want to set for our children, that it's okay that our president goes out and incites riots and had people lose their lives, and it's okay? Like, don't worry, you're not gonna get in trouble for it. You know why? Because you're the president. Well, you know what? Put you in the corner, slap your wrist, and it's okay. Just next time, make sure more people die next time. There will be a next time.
It might just be a next time. But you're right. You're right.
But all right, we can end this thing.
I'm fucking sorry, guys. I'm fucking just so tired. My engine is off.
We'll end this thing, and we'll see y'all later.
Thank you, guys. Peace. Oh my God, I'm so